morning. I'm Raquel SSG, also Raquel SSG2211. And hopefully everyone's having a good start of their morning. I haven't done this morning, spontaneous morning hangout for a while. Good morning, Dad Man Walking. Hoping having a good start of your day. Yeah, when was the last time I did this? A few months ago? I think so. Maybe. And we have Botrix in the chat. It's obviously a robot, I think. Gotta be. That's like the third or fourth time I've seen that popping in the live chat. But nothing really much going on this morning. What did I did yesterday? No, the day before. My mind's hazy. Greetings, Killer Rabbit from space. How are you? What did I do the day before? Oh yeah, I don't remember. I'm sorry. I am still groggy. Yeah, I did the review for Ahsoka, episode 3 and 4, on Wednesday, and it went pretty good. Better than the first review I did. that unfortunately I forgot YouTube. Well, I haven't, I think, well, I kind of forgot really that YouTube's, well, if you're sharing videos, they don't really have a sense of humor with that. Kind of forgot about that. So that why the original review for episode 1 and 2 of Ahsoka was blocked for that reason. I was kind of rusty with that because I haven't done the review for, I would say, beginning of this year. So yeah, definitely was rusty with that. And unfortunately, YouTube didn't like the fact I was sharing the video for the 2 episodes, 1 and 2, a bit too often, and I got a copyright claim, so unfortunately no one can see it on YouTube, so I had to redo it. Weirdly enough, though, Twitch and Twitter didn't have a problem with that. Doing splendidly. How are you? I'm doing good. A little bit groggy, but doing fine. I imagine, YouTube is going to bring down the hammer more by the time we get closer to the presidential election next year. And there's also some news with YouTube as well. I saw this on Twitter. I think yesterday, I believe. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I did share it. Here we go. So YouTube is supposedly removing the ability for creators to choose where ads show up or whether viewers can skip them. And YouTube is changing how ads work, and users are absolutely furious. Gee, wonder why. Let's see here. YouTube is changing how ads work. New uploads will only have the option to have ads that appear before or after the video, either on or off. No more options for pre-roll, post-roll, skippable, and non-skippable ads. Mid-roll controls stay the same. New live stream ad, live display ad, and countdown / delay button in control room. Third option for adding mid rolls, automatic, manual, and then new optimized option combining automatic and manual. So there's definitely going to be some changes how ads are going to work on YouTube. And I have, saw that like last night. I'm starting to see it last night. Hello, Stick Kenobi. How are you? Good morning. I'm doing good. Good morning, Dead Man Walking. Good morning, LDG. Yeah, like the ad block I usually use on YouTube last night, um it blocked out the whole YouTube page. Said I couldn't use it because the ad blocker I usually use was active, and I had to shut it down. Um, so that right there tells me that they're just starting um to change the ad stuff on YouTube, and I'm like pondering whether or not to get YouTube Premium because I hate ads. Hail, Sticknobi, Devin Walking, and LDG says kill a rabbit from space. I also saw the news from on Twitter yesterday that the what's his name again? I forget. Um yeah, Danny Masterson from That 70s Show was arrested for I believe uh yeah, he was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison for rape. That was a shocker. I love That 70s Show. I still have the DVDs for it upstairs. I haven't watched it in a very long while. I don't really watch sitcoms anymore these days. There's other good shows like sitcoms that I watched back in the day. Roseanne, The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Twister Sister. That's all I can remember right now. But yeah, I don't really watch that many sitcoms nowadays. Um, I just usually just watch anime. Really, um, that's really my go-to thing. And well, some cartoons, um, like the OG Nickelodeon cartoons I watched back in the day in the '90s was like Hey Arnold, Real Monsters, Rugrats, Doug, Rocco, Modern Life, good shit. Um, yeah, I miss those shows for sure. They don't really make shows like those anymore, sadly. I definitely want if I like I might really get um a reptar bar. You can actually get those. Um, I'm not sure where exactly you can get them, but I'll find out later. I would definitely want to try that. Um, See if it really does make your tongue green. But have you guys, anyone in the chat, have seen like the recent episodes of Ahsoka? Yes or no? Like, what are your thoughts about it? I thought episode 1 and 2 were somewhat decent. Episode 3, not so much. Started off with a slow burner, then got somewhat better. And episode 4, I thought it was fantastic. It was really great. I like, to be honest, I know this is a story about Ahsoka and all that, but I have to agree with some of my friends on the review a couple nights ago that Ahsoka and Sabine were different characters from what we've seen in Star Wars: The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. I love the robot though, Huang. Definitely love that robot character. Um, Something different with the other robots that we've seen. And I also really love Balin and Shin. I would really like to see more of those two. I'm definitely rooting for the underdogs in this TV show, even though it's like really about Ahsoka. And I think, let's see, episode 5 comes out next Tuesday. So we only have like 4 more episodes left with the first season. I'm not totally sure if it's going to get a second season or not. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything. I know for a fact um, there is going to be second season from the Wednesday TV show, like, the Adams Family. I'm just not sure when that is going to be released. Uh, Also, I haven't heard anything from Santa Claus's, uh, no, the Santa Clauses TV show for that second season. Have heard any word about it. So I'm not sure about that one. But I have seen someone that, like, I don't know if it's a real poster or not. I have to look it up. It has to be a real poster. Let's see. Beetlejuice 2. Ah, okay, so that's the poster. Ah, cool, cool. Let's see. What? Okay, there we go. All right. There's the StreamYard link if anyone wants to hop in the chat. I mean, the panel. Still a little groggy. Seems like it's going to be another warm day in Texas. -94 degrees, excessive heat warning until 9 o'clock tonight. Oh, it's going to be 106 today. Oof. Yeah, I definitely gotta avoid that. But let's see, like haven't really watched anything other than actually no, I've seen this anime I've been watching. It's called Helk. Helck. Uh yeah, that's how you spell it. Um it's just recently new, came out this year. Um the synopsis is 3 months have passed since the Demon King was defeated by the hero. Mankind rejoices over their victory, but dwellers of the demon world do not share the same sentiment. With the loss of their king, they must now hold a tournament to decide who will become his successor. So a human, a human hero, is going to compete in this demon tournament. Yeah, and it'd be quite interesting. I think I have. Let's see here. I think I can show it on screen here. There it is. There's Helk, and I forget her name. What's her name? Vermiro. All right, okay, Vermiro. So yeah, this is the anime. If you want to check the site out, it's called My Anime List. You can check out, anime TV shows that are just released or upcoming, or you can track, which anime and manga that you watched and read. Yeah, it's a pretty good site. I would definitely recommend it. I haven't really watched that live action One Piece TV show. I'm a bit skeptical with it, really. I'm not really a fan of live action anime, to be honest. Um, it just doesn't work for me, really. Um, I don't know. It's just I'm iffy with it really, and I don't get why they're doing One Piece live action TV series. Because because I was the anime itself, it's 1,000 episodes. They're never gonna catch up. With the live action adaptation with it, to my honest opinion would be, just to do like a live action special, then rather do the episodes, because they're never gonna catch up with with that many episodes that the anime has. It it doesn't make any sense. Hi, Wade. How are you? But I might give it a try and see it for myself. Um, I don't know. I might like it. But finally, I think we're finally getting a sequel for Leader the Battle Angel. I think we are. Yeah, the first one came out in 2019, so it's been a while for sure. So I'm looking forward to seeing the sequel to that for sure. I'd like to get the manga books and the adaptation of the Alita the Metal Angel anime form if I can. Very underrated. Just getting a sip of water, quenching my thirst. Kind of excited this new thing on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. Um, hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to make video calls and voice calls on Twitter. But some people are speculating that might be a Twitter/X blue feature, which I hope that won't be the case, but who knows? I'm definitely excited to see this new Studio Ghibli film. It's called The Boy and the Heron. Um, and it's rumored to be Hayao Miyazaki's uh, rumored final full length feature film. I am not really sure about that because we have heard that before with Hayao Miyazaki. Um, but who knows? There's a lot of Ghibli films that I like. Um, well, Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky, um, The Cat Returns, Whispers Away, Whisper in the Heart. I'm sorry. Um, what else is a good one? Um, Nausicaa and Princess Mononoke. Yeah. I, I haven't seen Spirited Away yet. I would like to get around to that sometime soon. And I am not sure if I'm going to watch that Grave of the Fireflies movie because that's really depressing. Um, but maybe I'll get around to it eventually. I don't know. Oh yeah, like I forgot. My all-time favorite Ghibli film is Kiki's Delivery Service. I think that was the first Ghibli film I ever watched. It's been 25 years um, that Dragon Ball Z premiered on Toonami. That long, huh? Just seems like yesterday that I was watching Dragon Ball Z on my huge um, Q box TV. And the intro of Rocket Dragon playing, and then watching Goku going at it with Vegeta. Vegeta going ape like, almost crushing Goku. If it wasn't for his son Gohan and Krillin coming to save him, very good episode. I am like a huge Dragon Ball fan. Um, I think my first anime that I ever watched was Ronin Warriors. Other name it goes by as Semi Warriors, but I like Ronin Warriors more. Um, and then got into Dragon Ball Z, Mini Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, Big O, Sailor Moon, Gundam Wing, G Gundam. Really good 90s anime. Um, that was on Cartoon Network. And then within Cartoon Network, Adult Swim. And within Adult Swim, Toonami. So within a program, within a program, with a program. Weirdly enough. But yeah, like I don't feel like Cartoon Network's really around these days from what I'm hearing. I'm not really sure if it's like still around or what. Ooh, I would love to try these. Red velvet Oreo. I wonder how that would taste like. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just chillaxing, trying to like trying to still wake up here.
Oh, I understand. Um, I'm doped up and ready to talk. I got nothing to do. I saw you were on. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Nice. Like I had really nothing going on this morning either. Like I did my Star Wars Ahsoka view episode 3 and 4 last this past Wednesday.
Yeah.
Um I thought episode 3 was a slow burner. Got a little more better at the end, but I love episode 4 right now at this moment. Especially if we see more screen time with Balin and Shin in that episode.
Yeah, Ray,
Ray
I forgot his
Stevenson.
last name. Ray Stevenson. Yeah, he's, I'm sorry to say, he's the only good thing in the show, man.
I have to agree with rest of my friends. Like I wish there were more screen time with Balin and Shin in that TV series. Even though it's not really about them, it's more about Ahsoka.
Is it about Ahsoka? Is it more about Sabine?
Mm, I guess half and half at this point. We're only episode, 4 episodes in, right at this point.
Yeah, it is so boring. I, I've never seen so much time between people talking in my life in anything.
Walking, talking,
Walking, talking,
being
say a line,
stoic,
wait 3 minutes, say another line.
being
I'm like, come
being
on, just
all
do it already.
being all stoic with their arms folded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
That's a I was like, man, the freaking robot emotes more than these people do. This is ridiculous.
Well, I think you will love episode 4. It does get more better than episode 4. So far, my friends have no complaints. Well, maybe just a tiny bit, but they all like episode 4 this past week.
Uh, I was
Hey, Red Monarch.
30, 30, 70 on it, probably 30,
Hmm.
30% like it, 70% didn't like. It was still a lot of more of the same. Oh, we did get a smile out of Ahsoka for a half a second, so that's fine. That was cool.
Yeah, yeah, just a few
And
times.
how did she end up in the flipping up the upside down? I mean, you fall off a cliff and you end up in the world between worlds. How does that happen? Didn't like in uh Rebels they had to like go find this special place and
An ancient
figure
temple.
out, yeah, and get into it through there, and all of a sudden she's just falling off a cliff.
Yeah, she fell off a cliff. She was presumed dead, and she's between worlds.
Oh,
Looks like
maybe
the same.
Anakin drew her in. I don't know. I don't know how
I,
this all works.
I don't know.
This is getting crazy.
Um, but it looks like the same um world between words that we saw in Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah, that's Dave Filoni's thing. So he's gonna make it as close as he can to the cartoon that he can. So yeah,
Right.
it's gonna be basically the same.
Basically the
Um,
same. Like, but wait a
I
minute. Like,
don't.
I thought Disney didn't care about canon.
Yeah, and how does Anakin get in there?
I don't know. Well, I guess he can go everywhere if he wants to because he is part of the Force now.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. I don't know
Where
how
do
the
where do
Force works.
Jedi's go when they die? Do they go to the world between worlds? Is that where they go? Is that Obi-Wan can come back from that and be a Force ghost? Is that how it works?
Hmm. It's been a
Uh,
quite a long time since I seen the original OG Star Wars films.
um, yeah, go go back and watch those, and uh, you'll you'll hate uh current Star Wars.
Well, I mean, I'm iffy with the Disney Star Wars films. Um, it's like 50-50 at best with me. But I'm more of a fan with the original Star Wars films, especially the prequels that I grew up with. I'm more like, yeah, I'm more of a fan with that kind of Star Wars than the Disney one.
Yeah, it's just better filmmaking, better story, dialogue, better. Well, I mean, the prequels weren't they were lacking in dialogue. George was not that good at writing dialogue. I mean, he was good with the story part of it, but
Mm-hmm.
there's some dialogue that's pretty weird and cringy. But I mean, I'm not crapping on the prequels. The prequels are good. I like them, and they weren't as for me. They weren't as good as the original, but still they were Star Wars. They were George's Star Wars, so uh, they were fine.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the and I'll even go as far. I don't know. I don't remember who wrote Rogue One. I know Rogue One was the first Disney Star Wars movie. I think
There's a
maybe
few
the
Star
second.
Wars, Disney Star Wars films I have not seen. Um, for example, Skywalker, Rogue One, and Han Solo. I think those are the only three I have not seen right now.
I mean, the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, The Rise of the Skywalker.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. No, Rise. Terrible. That one was terrible. Rogue One was Solo was terrible. Rogue One was the only decent one out of it. Everybody, all the the big people, they say, oh, the only good part about it was the end. I don't agree with that. I like a good story too, and a lot of that. Yes, there was some girl boss stuff and you know these characters you didn't know. They all well, I ain't gonna spoil it for you, but uh it's I don't know. I thought the story was very passable for a Star Wars story, and yes,
Hmm.
it did get more exciting at the end. But they went with the whole diverse route, but it wasn't like in your face diversity. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they
Right.
got some really good people. They got Donnie Yen, uh, uh, I can't remember the Asian guy's the other Asian guy's name. But, they had really good actors. It was really good. I liked it.
Hmm.
So that's the only one I can recommend to be honest. So
Hmm.
yeah, watch that one at least, and um, I think you'll like it.
Okay. There's other like. Well, I'm somewhat most caught up with the TV shows. The only ones I haven't really watched are let's see, The Mandalorian, Andor, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I really want to see that Bad Batch TV series. I think it's only like 2 seasons, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, what did I watch? I got the end of season 2 of Mandalorian, and then I just kind of dipped out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The final season, season 7 of the Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Um,
Oh
they
yeah, I watched
they
that.
left that with on a didn't they lift that yeah, I think they kind of left that on a cliffhanger for quite a long while.
Yeah, it was there was a big gap in between the two, but yeah, they
Hmm.
brought the last. It was like I don't think it was a full season, maybe like 10, 12 episodes or something, but
Yeah. Hey
it
Nemesis,
had a
popping in to say good morning and leave a like. Oh, thank you so much.
good morning.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
I don't do these kind of hangouts usually early in the day, most likely at night. But once in a while I'll do like a spontaneous hangout like now.
Yeah, that's fine. I just I stayed home day. Well, I mean, I had to stay home day, but I just got done out of carpal tunnel surgery. Had to be there at 5 o'clock
Oh,
in the morning.
I have been
So
having
yeah,
carpal tunnel like twice now. I've been having carpal tunnel issues with my left wrist,
mm,
and
I've been living with it for like a long time.
that was painful. I couldn't even lift the freaking bottle of ketchup. That was just painful.
That's no good. Yeah, you need to work. I don't know if you have to wear a wrist brace sometimes or something. Just gonna be careful with that. But yeah, I wore mine out on both hands like a long time ago, and
Oof.
uh,
Well,
just
yeah, I
const-
definitely wearing a wrist bracelet whenever I'm like on a computer for too long.
yeah, that's for sure. You don't want to. I mean, yeah, you don't really want surgery. I didn't want surgery, but I had to have it. So
Mm.
I got tired of messing with it, and it's like hopefully this can fix my problem and get me back to normalcy for whatever that is. I know I have to wear a wrist brace when I go to bed so my hand don't fall asleep, and my hands fall asleep when I'm mowing the lawn. They fall asleep when I'm driving the car. Just I draw, so it's like I gotta draw for
Yikes.
like a minute and then put it down and wait a little bit, and it's a little annoying. So
I could imagine, yeah.
but
Yeah, I
yeah,
was
they gave me some
definitely
funky drugs. They gave me some funky
where?
drugs.
The good
Put me
ones?
under. Good ones, man. Oh, I was in I was in La La Land there for a while, and it felt like I was awake, but I really wasn't because they
Oh, that would
uh
scare the shit out of me. Actually being awake during surgery. Hell no.
yeah, and I didn't know nothing was going on. It felt like I was in a kaleidoscope,
Mm.
and I could felt like I could hear them talking, and don't know a word they were saying. And then by time it felt like I was just under for maybe a minute or two, but I was under for like 20. They already had my wrist bandaged up, and it was like, all right, we're getting you out of here. I was like, "Okie
Not even
dokie."
half an hour?
Not
It
even
took
half
that
hour. No,
that fast, huh?
yeah, these things take only 15, 20 minutes. Pretty crazy, huh?
Wow.
They know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it took 2 hours to actually get in there. So
Ugh.
there you
Sounds like the freaking airport. You have to
go.
check your
Oh,
bags, go to the security, wait at the terminal where you're boarding the plane. Then you have to wait till the plane takes off, and then you land. Get off the go to the gate area, get your luggage, get it to your destination, and by the time you get to the destination, half a day has gone by.
oh wow. Yeah. Just a big giant time waster. And
Thank
shout out to Dad
yeah.
Man Walking. Hello, buddy.
Hey.
Um, yeah, it was nuts. I mean, you go in, um, like at every single step, you check at the front desk. They ask you your name, your date of birth, you
Yeah.
know, whether you ate something before you came or blah blah blah. If you're taking any drugs, they want your drug medicines list, and then you go up to the next one, and then they want the same information, and then you go back to the thing, and the nurse wants all that information again, and then another nurse comes in to put an IV in, and she wants the same information, and I'm like, but I literally saw 15 people, and I told those 15 people the exact same information every time. By the time the 14th or 13th came in, I was just as soon as they walked through the curtain, I was like, this is my name, this is my birth date, this is I haven't taken any drugs this morning, I haven't eaten anything this morning. And they didn't even, before they even asked, I was like, I got this down. Okay.
Mm.
I think these people like they don't want to have any kind of weird liabilities, so they verify like they want to make sure they're treating the person that's supposed to be treated. I don't know why they don't just like tattoo it on your forehead so they just walk in, they can read it.
Not flown once in 1998. That long, huh? Never wanted to again.
Ooh, not a
Understandable.
fan.
Understandable.
I always wanted to be a pilot, man. I always wanted to fly my own planes.
I did not feel comfortable with that. Because here's
Well, I want
why.
a parachute.
Here's why. I played GTA Online for the first time, and I was flying a plane. Well, guess what happened in that video
What?
game?
You crashed it?
Yeah, kamikaze.
Yeah, you did like a 9/11 scenario going on.
Oh no, you can't do that in the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not allowed.
But yeah, video games in real life, it's a little different probably, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I always wanted to fly one. I just want one with a parachute. That way, if I screw up, I could bail out. I don't want to be on a 747 where it's like, oh, we're going down. Good luck, boys and girls. No, where's my parachute?
Yeah, I like. Thankfully enough, I've been flying in planes my whole life, and never once I've been in that situation. You know, brace yourself. We're crashing. Never been in that situation. Thank God.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, you probably wouldn't be here if you had. No
Mm-hmm.
offense, but not a lot of people walk away from those things.
No, not sadly. Yeah, but it's really familiar with me. Um, Flying in airplanes. Like I have this one friend who was just really nervous in flying an airplane, and I'm like, I couldn't quite understand it because it's so familiar to me, like it's nothing. So I had like somewhat a hard time to um understand where she was coming from, I guess. uh
Yeah.
like I told her, like, it was really nothing. Uh you speed up and then it's just smooth sailing from there. um and the landing part, you just need to brace yourself a little bit. It's just like, I don't know, like somewhat of a roller coaster when it stops, kind of. And
Does it feel like an elevator when you start going down?
a little bit.
Well, I always wondered that. I was like, especially at the time when you land, because you have to drop a little bit faster than normal because
Right.
you're coming in pretty at a very long, steep,
Well,
or
yeah.
not a steep, but a long decline. But
Yeah, you
once you
usually
get to
can
the,
tell, um because you can feel the pressure building up more in your ears when that happens.
mm,
Which I
yeah,
hate that. um
yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, no, I think it'd be cool if if you can get past the whole death, fire, dismemberment, scenario.
Yeah, like one of my friends was telling me he was watching a movie with a plane crash while flying in the plane. I'm like, no, 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 no. I wasn't
Yeah,
able to
no,
do that. No,
no,
I do not
dude,
need I do not need anxiety attack.
no. Like, uh, yeah, it's like walking through a cornfield watching Children of the Corn on your phone. You just don't do that.
No, I like what did like I hear um this quote every time, but I never seen the movie. I forget the name of the movie. Samuel L. Jackson. Something about the snakes on their mother effing plane.
No, it's just snakes on a plane. Yeah,
Snakes on the plane. Okay,
snakes on
I
a
have.
plane. It's like a most ridiculous premises ever, but yeah, they did it.
Hmm.
And it had to be Samuel L. Jackson too. So there you go.
I can't remember where was the first movie I ever saw him in. I want to
Oh, was it?
say Star Wars, but I'm not really sure.
Oh shoot! I think the first one I ever saw with him in it was Coming to America. He
With
was
Eddie Murphy?
the yeah, he was the guy who was robbing the McDougal's when they were working. He had the shotgun, and Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall took him out.
Let's see. I'm looking at his, film film list. Let's see here.
I don't think that was his first film, but I think that's his first film I ever saw him in. He was in another one where he was like a drug addict, and he was like really young and skinny, and I think I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember which one it was, but that's the one that like got him like noticed. Might have been a Ben Affleck movie, maybe. No.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He was in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on to your butts.
That is the only Jurassic film I ever seen. I didn't care for the sequel.
Really?
No, I did not
Two
want to.
wasn't as good, but three was pretty good.
Seeing a guy getting eaten by a T Rex while in the toilet was enough for me.
Oh, you get a weak stomach. Oh,
I don't
cute.
like. I don't like those kind of movies. Like my friend want me to watch The
There was no
Exorcist
blood.
with me. I'm like, no.
Well, that's a far cry from a guy just getting eaten by a T Rex, with no blood in it.
I know I'm
Freaking
too much of it.
Exorcist.
I am too much of a chicken. I don't like those kind of movies.
Oh dear. You're missing out. Jurassic Parks were decent fun movies with
Pulp
dinosaurs.
Fiction. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Die Hard: The Vengeance with Bruce Willis.
That was panned when it came out. I don't know. And I didn't like it as much as the rest of them. Obviously, I think it was a little maybe cliched or something. But I went back and watched it again later. I was like, well, this is still pretty good. This is a pretty good Die Hard movie.
I love the first movie of Die Hard, and it's a Christmas movie. I don't care what you say, Christmas movie.
Yeah, Christmas. Screw you, Bruce Willis. It's Christmas.
Because the guy says really, there's Christmas decorations, and the guy that Bruce kills literally put ho 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 on the sweater.
That's right. They're at a Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that screams Christmas.
Yep.
He came home for Christmas to see his kids.
Yep.
Come out to the coast. Get together, have a few laughs. So there you go.
But it was the blood-sucking lawyer that was eating. There was a higher
purpose. That's right.
Eating.
Kill all the lawyers. Kill them tonight.
Eating eats and no eating. Same thing, kind of.
We understand. We understand YouTube talk, Dad. Man, we can cipher what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I haven't
Most of us
seen
can.
this movie in a long ass time. Um, it's called the movie's called Fluke. It's about this guy who dies in a car crash, and he's reincarnated into a dog.
Oh, yeah. I
Eh,
don't think I've seen that one, but I remember it. Was he in that? That I go.
Samuel L. Jackson voiced the dog. He wasn't. He didn't appear
Oh,
in the movie in itself.
I. One of his lesser known roles, I guess.
I guess it was like the late '90s.
Yeah.
Here you go. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. That was in 1999.
Yep. I'm
Oh
old.
yeah, Triple X. Vin
Yep.
Diesel.
He was the handler, I guess, of whatever agency that
Yeah.
they were hiring him for.
I think his name. What was his name? Um, Augustus Gibbons. Oh yeah, that's right.
Other than Star Wars, I probably couldn't tell you any of his names in any of his movies. To be
Frozone and
honest
the
with you,
and the Incredibles.
Incredibles.
Did he reprise? Did he do that role again with the sequel?
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in the sequel too. Where's my super suit?
Where was it his wife? Again, his wife. Like,
Yeah,
where's
his
my
wife.
super suit? Guess his wife didn't
Why do
want
you
him.
need it?
I guess his wife didn't want him to, go into hero
Yeah, they were going out on a
escapades.
date. This is for the greater good. I'm the greatest good you ever know.
Greater good, I am your wife.
I like that movie. That was such a good movie.
That was in 2004. Like, I was just starting high school back then.
Wow. You're just a young chick.
Yep. There's been plenty of good movies.
Yeah. He's had a
Snakes
very
on a
long
Plane.
career.
Oh yeah, Jumper.
Oh, Long Kiss Goodnight. Have you ever watched Long Kiss Goodnight?
Mm-mm.
Uh, Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson. You got to watch that. That's a very good movie.
Yeah, he was in the movie Jumper with Hayden Christensen.
Uh-huh. That was another one of those offbeat kind of superpowered superhero movies, but they weren't superheroes. But I don't know.
Iron
It
Man.
was weird. It was a decent offshoot kind of sci-fi movie.
Django Unchained. I think I might. I think I butchered that name, but whatever. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, yes, it's just Django.
Django.
The D is silent.
The Return of Xander Cage. I haven't seen that one yet. I had to get around to it.
That's like Triple X3.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Ice Cube
was in 2018. It's been that long?
Yeah.
Gee,
Yeah.
what?
Yep. I think Ice Cube was in the sequel and it didn't do as good because everybody wanted Vin Diesel. Yeah, The Incredibles dead, man. It was The Incredibles 2 was all right, but it wasn't. It did
Another
not.
movie where the
It wasn't as
sequel
good as the
didn't
second
live up
first
to the
one.
original Incredibles. I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. It's all about replayability. I've probably seen The Incredibles like 30 times, but I've only seen the second. I've seen the second one twice,
Mm.
maybe. It's just one of those things where it's just, yeah,
That
it
was
was all
like,
right.
I think that was, yeah, Brad Bird. Brad Bird was the, I think the director. I know with the first film, I'm not sure with the sequel. I think the
Hmm.
first film that he took charge with was The Iron Giant.
Oh, that was such a good movie.
Mm-hmm. It
Oh,
left on a
instant
cliffhanger,
classic.
though. They never did a sequel to that.
I
Well,
know it.
kind of like a, well, yeah, it was kind of on a cliffhanger at the end.
But the thing is, though, that even as, and I'm surprised they haven't made a second one to that,
Mm-mm.
even later on. But being an animated movie like that, they could do a sequel anytime.
Yeah, right. It just didn't happen. They haven't done one. Like, when did that came out? Just, I know it came out in the
Oh,
'90s.
yeah,
Yeah, 1999.
man, those movies like that and like Titan AE,
That's also a
uh,
good one. Fern Gully.
yeah, yeah, all those. Uh, I like it was Don. Well, Don Bluth did is Iron Giant Don Bluth. I know Titan AE is a Don Bluth movie, and Don Bluth was such a good movie
Mm-hmm.
maker, animated movies.
Agreed.
Um,
At least Incredibles 2 wasn't like Wreck-It Ralph 2. That one just SMH. Yeah, I kind of agree like, I really enjoyed the first Wreck-It Ralph movie. The second was okay, but kind of fell a little short with the first one, to be honest.
yeah, that was too much. It was over the top. It was um, I don't know.
Overdone.
It just went overdone. It was. I mean, the other one had heart. It was localized to their little arcade store. It had a really good story to it, and um, I don't know. I think they went in a really overdone direction, and it was just a lot to
Mm,
go. I don't know. I'd have to watch it again. Like it's another one I've only watched once,
mm.
so I'd have to watch it again. It's kind of give it a fair assessment, but from what I remember, it was just there's so much going on here. It's just I don't know.
He just destroyed Ralph to me, and I don't often get on that soapbox. Hmm.
Possible. I don't. Yeah. I'm sure you probably more fresh in your mind. Like I said, it's been a while since I watched it, and I
I'm not really like, I'm more familiar with the first one, not much as the second one, just bits and, well, somewhat bits and pieces. Really, I have to watch it again. Really.
yeah, yeah. If you only watch it once, you don't you don't pick up on everything that could be wrong with it, and you just well, and this is back in the time before the YouTube stuff,
Mm,
and it's like I it's one of those movies where you're like, it's all right. There's probably stuff wrong with it. You just didn't see it, or you didn't understand what, and you don't have the analytical sense about you when you're watching movies like I do now. It's like every time I watch something, I'm like trying to, I mean, almost instinctively trying to pick it apart, for this, that, or the other, and um, but I was, you didn't do that back then. That's what a lot of normies are like. That's what they do. They just watch movies, and if they like it, they like it. They don't really know why they don't like it, or
mm-hmm.
it's just something that just melts into their brain, and they can give it I give it a 7, but they don't really know why they're giving it a 7. It's just something. It's something they feel. So it's not really. There's nothing analytical about it. But if you review some movies or some TV shows for a while, then you start really getting that developed in your brain. And every time you watch something, it's like, that's wrong. Oh, that's I can't believe they said that. Oh, the acting in here is just terrible.
The second one just offended me so much I can't forget it. It destroyed Ralph to make Penelope Little Miss Perfect, and she felt bratty. At least that's what I thought. Then, do you mean she's like a less of a princess in the second movie? Kind of, yeah. I don't remember the whole movie, but I do remember the end credit scene. With these two, there's Wreck-It Ralph, Penelope, a bunny rabbit, and I think I forget what else. I think it was like a bear. I think. No, it was a kitty cat. Never mind. It was a kitty cat, and it was bunny pancake kitty milkshake. This rabbit was so both of them were they're eating pancakes, and Ralph brings this huge plate of pancakes. They're like eating pancakes. The kitty cat couldn't have any more pancakes, so that kitty quit. But Ralph was keep giving pancakes to this rabbit, and to the point this rabbit was overstuffed to the point it couldn't have any more. But Wreck-It Ralph gave him Dunny one more pancake, and this is like on a little handheld phone. The little girl was like seeing this while her mother was driving her somewhere. And the bunny eats one more pancake, and you hear a little explosion, and the girl screams. That was horrifying. The poor bunny.
The bunny exploded.
That was a horrifying scene. The poor little bunny.
Oh. Yeah, I
okay,
watch it again.
That was seriously funny scene. That was not funny. The poor little bunny. He couldn't eat any more pancakes.
Well, you should have stopped eating. You didn't have to eat it.
True. But it's a game. They were on the scene. They're being watched by the little girl. Yeah. So they had to continue. Yeah, that's the scene I remember the most. Like, that was just... the poor bunny.
So, I heard you was talking about anime stuff. And I don't know much about the animes, but you're not gonna watch One Piece?
I'm not really sure. Like, I talked about this earlier. One Piece, the anime One Piece, it's 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, quite a binge watch. So it doesn't make any sense to me that they doing a live action One Piece of the episodes. They would never catch up. I think they should have gone to another route and just did it like a special live action TV special instead.
Maybe. I mean, I think somebody said that they tried to put a lot of episode plot points in the series, like or like season plot points, I guess. So they're like, it's a really condensed down, maybe a season or 2 seasons. I don't even know how many seasons there are, but I don't know exactly how they go. But I don't know if you don't watch One Piece, and if you're not planning on watching the actual anime, I think this would be, and like everybody said, it's really good, and I think it would be fine for those kinds of people, because they can just get a taste of what One Piece is, and and maybe enjoy that, just the live action part, if it, since it was
Right.
done correctly. But if you
Um.
plan on going to watch One Piece one day, I mean, if you
Oh,
have another
I'm really familiar with
17
the.
years.
I'm pretty familiar with the One Piece anime. There's 20 seasons of it. I think I left off. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Mm, let's see here. Oh, God, yeah, I finished season 8. That I did. Yeah, there's 20 seasons. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Hmm.
Season 9 through 14. Yeah, season 11 I left off. So I'm
Hey,
like,
are these full seasons too? Because I know this is
I'm like
anime, so
I'm like 9 seasons behind. So I need to catch up.
there's there are like 20, 25 episodes in each one.
I mm, have like mm, yeah, about 25, if maybe 20, somewhere between there.
Yeah, yeah, full season. So yeah, that's a lot of shows, lots.
Yep. And like I
So
said,
yeah, I don't
quite a
plan on watching it.
go
So
ahead.
I think
That's
I might
fine. I
watch
know that's
the.
too much of a bit. I know that's too much of a binge watch, but
Yeah.
I don't mind. Really. Um, but yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, I'm gonna watch the live action One Piece. I did hear they're doing the stupid propaganda stuff in that show. I'm like,
Are they? Oh, that's
yeah,
weird.
because
I haven't heard any of that.
I had been hearing complaints that the race swapped mommy's sister, and like people are like saying like um they're having people are having complaints about it, and people are not really happy. They're not staying true to the source material, which I understand.
Hmm. Yeah, it'd be hard. I mean, crap. Look how hard it is. It would be, or uh, I'm not. M Night Shyamalan's just stupid to begin with, but even if he tried hard enough, think how hard it would be to adapt like a Avatar to live action movie.
Right.
You have even one season. You would at least need to have two full movies, 2 hour, 2.5 hour movies per season, just to
Mm-hmm.
get a lot of the actual story across and the source material. But trying to do one movie per season just never was going to work. But
Right.
that's just a small thing compared to what he did to that movie. But
Right. Like like
yeah,
I
imagine.
understand the frustration with with the fans, like the new TMNT Mutant Mayhem movie. That was like April O'Neil.
Yeah,
They didn't expect the source material. Yeah, so like I definitely like understand where they're coming from. You know, a lot of these franchises are being changed uh, due to the woke propaganda stuff.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I definitely understand that, but at the same time, it's not really a big deal in my opinion. Um, nothing to really get upset really with that. Like if you're X, Y, and Z, I wouldn't even care about it. Like for example, people are having such a problem with pronouns with the Starfield game. Like I'm like, why? Um, as far as I can remember, with the first Pokemon game I ever played on the Game Boy, it asked me if I was a girl or a boy. So why are you having
Well,
such problems with the pronouns now in a
that's a little
game?
different, though. Pronouns are different than sex or gender, or your gender, I guess, because uh, if you're, especially if you're in a video game that you a girl, then you can play as a girl, or if you're a boy, you play as a boy, sort of thing.
Right.
But pronouns are a little different. It's just forcing
Like
something on you that like that, because that's just all made up nonsense. And there's no such thing as a Zer. There's no such thing as you know whatever, a 90 billion pronouns that the people just make up.
yeah,
um
I'm like yeah, it's boy, girl, she, him, male,
yeah,
female. That's
that's
pretty
it.
much it. Like who are they and them?
Yeah. And how do you, I mean, just the mental gymnastics to try to use these things in a sentence. They have instructional videos on TikTok for every stinking pronoun, and to teach you how to use those pronouns for somebody. You know what? I ain't got enough time in my life to sit there and watch TikTok videos all day just so I can know how to use your pronouns. No, you guys are mentally ill, and putting it in a game just uh amplifies, or it uh enforcing people to do it, because you have to do it, right? You have to put something uh in there, and it's never brought up again, and it's done through because of ideology. It's done just to try to normalize it. They're trying to I don't know if you know what an Overton window is, but they're trying to Overton window you. This game isn't super woke, but it's got pronouns in it, so you want a good game, so you'll accept the pronouns, and you'll be fine with that. You'll
I don't
pass
really,
on.
really care about the pronouns. Is that that's it is what it is with that. I really don't care about it. I just want to play the game, really.
Yeah, that's where, then that's how they get you. I won't care about the pronouns this time, and then they'll put pronouns, another one, pronoun, another one. And all of a sudden, everybody's fine. Oh, freaking pronouns, and just do it, and then play the game. And then the next time, it's pick your trans character. I mean, well, they'll probably start out small, keep going small, and they'll have pronouns and something else. And then the next few games, they'll have pronouns, that something, and then something else. That's how they do it, and they've done
Mhm.
that for decades on other things. And it's a slow burn, it's a slow, gradual part of their insidious plans. But it
Supposedly,
is
allegedly,
allegedly, yeah. We'll say allegedly.
yeah, yeah. What other games have you uh played at least recently?
Well, see, that's another. There we go. That's another one, like Hogwarts Legacy. I played that. I even streamed it because of Chris bought it for me. Chris Spartacus from 540 Studios. He gifted it to me, and he tricked me into making him friends on Steam, and then he gifted it to me, the weasel. But so I streamed it so I can make him watch it. And but I never would have bought the game because I knew there was a trans character in there, and I didn't even know about the lesbian character and the two groomers that they had in there. And for that reason alone, I would never would have paid for the game, because I'm one of those
Did you
guys that
get
just
the
like, I'm
standard
not rewarding you.
edition? Did you get a standard
I
edition or did you get the deluxe?
I think he got me the deluxe edition.
Okay, that's why I
Uh,
have. I need to
yeah,
finish it.
yeah,
It's
it's a
some
good game. I'm not saying anything bad about the
no, it's a good
playability of
game.
the
I'm
game.
just
It's a really good game.
disappointed that can't play Quidditch in that game.
Yeah, Yeah, I think everybody was complaining about that.
And supposedly there's gonna be a DLC. They actually can play Quidditch. I don't know if that's really true or not, but I guess you can take that as a grain of salt.
They might.
Well,
That would be
hopefully, yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
It'd be maybe there's more to it than just the Quidditch stuff, but um, that'd be nice. And I'm still going through. I finished the game technically, but I'm still going through, and I got a few side quest stuff to do, and like finishing like Merlin trials and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like uh, I think I'm like at 10% of the game right now. I have a
Wow, you got a
long.
while to go. You
Yes,
got
I
a
do.
while to go.
Yeah, I haven't explored the rest of the map yet. I'm still
Yeah.
like at Hogwarts looking for the stupid Phil guy pages. I wish there were a little bit more accurate where they are. It's like a treasure hunt, really.
I don't even have all of them.
I told you, it's like a treasure hunt. You have to
That's
really
right.
be like. I wish there were more like. Yeah, I appreciate like telling me how many there are in total, but I wish there were like a pinpoint accuracy where they are in the map.
Yeah, or like at least a generalized area. Hey,
Yeah.
if you go in this area, there's a field guide page somewhere. I mean, they do the invisible ones. They have a spot on the map for those,
Hmm.
but not like the ones flying around. And there's some of them that are still hidden that you don't know where they're at, and it's hard. I doubt I'll ever get those. I don't think I will spend my time looking for all of those because there's so many. But
Hmm.
I at least want to get some of the stuff done, like the Merlin trials, and because I don't know, I don't want to look it up, but I just like I know once you get so many, like you get your item slots filled and stuff, but do you get something at the end when you get them all? I just want to see, but I'm not going to look it up and find out. I just want to be a surprise. Of course, I'm going to be disappointed because I'm going to do all the freaking Merlin trials, and then there's not going to be anything at the end. Like, dang it. Oh well.
Hmm. Yeah.
But you never know. You might get something neat.
Yeah. Have you seen the new TMNT movie or no?
The new one, no. I ain't gonna watch that.
Nah. I want. I
Nah.
want. I definitely want to watch it. Um, Not in theaters, but when it comes online, I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll try to give that live action One Piece TV show a chance and see how I think of it.
Yeah, being a you watching the anime, it might be disappointing for you, but being a guy
Hello.
like me who's never seen the anime, so it's all new to me. So I'll be like everybody else that hey, this was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Like I said before, I think people are just really unhappy and frustrated that they're not respecting the source material with these franchises. Um,
Oh yeah.
you know, I don't I see where they're coming from, but that doesn't really bother me. But I understand where they're coming from though.
Oh yeah. Well, for everything else, and I would totally be all right if you didn't like One Piece because they didn't respect the source material. Although I don't know anything about it, but all these other IPs and stuff that we loved, we grew up with, that they're just vandalizing, the stories, the characters and the lore of these, it's just,
The
it does
lore,
nothing but tick us off and make us not want to watch your stuff.
right? Yeah. I mean, look at the comics themselves, like Marvel and DC Comics. Those are not doing so well these days.
Nope.
And it's all because of this stupid propaganda stuff. People don't want to be lectured or have that in their entertainment, especially in video games. They don't really care for it. And that's why a lot of people, especially new ones, are switching over to anime who are not really familiar with anime or liking it because they don't cater to that crap.
Yeah.
And it
And
boggles my mind that these companies who have tons of money are not listening to the fans. You're to me the company, um, the fans are the lifeblood with these franchises. If you expect to get money and get money from merchandises, you know, at some point it's gonna really hurt. You guys, the company itself, in my view, probably is hurting
yeah,
the wallets already at this point.
oh, they are. But you have to understand that all of this isn't about money anymore.
No,
Um,
it's sending a message.
yes, it's a religious message. This is their religion, and they're being companies that would normally never would do this. They're being pressured from activist groups, from financial groups, from uh, you know, places that could ruin their company from the top end of
Like
this.
the
Uh,
what's currently going on. We have a writer's strike and also an extra strike at the same time. Am I correct on
mhm,
that?
yeah,
Yeah, I did like yeah, I saw this yesterday on Twitter or X. Whatever you want to call it. I'm still gonna call it Twitter. Um,
I call it Twix.
Twix. Good one. Um, yeah, like season 2 for the One Piece live action has been a green light, but we probably won't see it like in 12 or 18 months. And like, well, that's a
Mm,
freaking bummer.
yeah.
Along for a wait. Like I was planning to see the I'm getting mixed up with the names. Oh yes. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. But
Hmm.
I did hear that the sequel to that, what's it called? Across the Spider Verse. No, not Across the Spider Verse. What is it
I don't.
called?
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't remember what they're gonna call the next one.
oh, there is a next one, but I can't remember what the name of it was. Um, I know it's supposed to come out next year. Oh yes, Beyond the Spider Verse. That was
Oh yeah.
pushed back because what's currently going on right now.
Yeah.
Um,
They get
hey,
writers.
Kitty, real Kitty, you cheating on me? LOL. Well, good
Sorry.
morning. Good morning, Kitty. How are you feeling?
Hello, kitty, or should I say meow?
Meow.
Sorry, I just watched Mr. Deeds. That was a line in the movie.
I feel like roadkill. Aw, feel
Join the
better,
club.
Kitty.
Yeah. Um, drink some coffee, take some Valium, drink a beer. No, don't
It's
do any of
early in
that
the
stuff.
morning.
Yeah. You might feel a little better. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe.
Well, I get some sun, maybe.
I burn real easily. I'm very pale.
Oh no. This because you don't
Yeah,
spend
like
enough time out in the sun.
sun does not agree with me.
Mm, you
Meow
don't have that
meow. I
skin.
know.
You don't have that skin disease, do you?
Oh no, I just like I'm really pale, so I burn really easily.
My wife has it's called vitiligo. It's the same like skin disease that Michael Jackson had. So
Oh
all her
yeah,
pigment that's kind of went away. So yeah, she's super pale too, and she does burn easy. So
yeah.
that's why I was wondering.
I am not an outdoorsy person. Let's just say that much. No, I don't
She's a
want to go.
vampire.
I do not want to go camping. I want to sleep in my bed with AC, with and actually have actual indoor plumbing.
Well, that's just cheating.
Feels
Reason
like
torn
hernias
muscles?
and
No.
torn muscles. Yikes. Yeah, poor
Yeah,
kitty.
no good. I know this ain't the same, but like this morning before I went to went to the hospital, I was in the shower and I had to like wash with that like antimicrobial soap and stuff because they I don't know, it's very weird. But I sneezed like 3 times and I pulled a muscle in my in my neck. So the whole time it was like just like I got a crick in my neck, and then I couldn't take
Ouch.
anything. I couldn't take any like pain pills or anything because the surgery was like, "Don't eat nothing, don't take no pills, don't do this, don't do that." I was like,
No.
like the day
I
I need it.
dang. I tore my ACL ligament before on my left leg. That hurt.
Ooh, yeah, oh yeah.
I had to
Human
had
body kind of sucks.
I had to wear a brace for a very long while. Never doing that again.
No, nope, nope, nope.
Yeah. It was weird though. Like they're like, when they were like bending my leg, it felt really loose, weirdly enough. I'm like, I don't think it's supposed to bend that way.
Oh yeah, because your ligaments aren't attached to your knee anymore, or something, or wherever it was attached to.
Yeah. A sneeze would probably end me right now. I'm a little scared. Oh, I'm like, you'll be okay, kitty. Just, take it easy.
Just yeah, just pinch the nose, hold it in. You can do it.
Or just sneeze out of your mouth. I know that
Well, that's
sounds
right there.
disgusting,
Like
but,
your
it's
whole
better than
body
nothing.
just like seizes up. And you can pinch your nose if you feel it coming on. Just pinch your nose and don't just it should pass. Just try not to aggravate it when you do that. So it'll
Yeah.
it'll it'll go away in a second or a few seconds.
Mm-hmm. Holding in a sneeze would hurt worse. Eh.
I do it all the time. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does.
Yeah, there's like, unfortunately, like with this writers and actors strike going on, there are some films that are being delayed. For example, um, part two of Dune was supposed to come out this November, but since the writers and actors strike is happening, that was pushed back. And I understand if films have to be pushed back that are in production, not the movies that are already done and should already set to go. I don't really agree with that.
Yeah, they generally don't want to bring them out because they can't have their people, their actors and stuff out promoting it. So they're like, oh, let's just move it back. So um, that's a big part of the advertisement is having the actors do interviews, get on social media, talk about the movie, do all this stuff for promotion, and a lot of it's kind of free. So that's a big part. When they don't have that, you know, it's a little harder. So they're gonna wait, and that sucks because I want to watch Dune, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I have to tuck my knees up to my chest, brace for sneeze.
Hey, whatever works for you. That's all
Yep.
I can say. I mean, you figure out the thing that mitigates the the
Sneezing.
hurt. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, freaking the strike is killing everything. And
Yeah.
be,
Didn't we go this once before? It didn't seem like too long ago. Was
yeah,
it like several years ago or something like that? Maybe
yeah,
a little
there
bit
was
less.
one. I don't remember exactly what year, but yeah, it didn't last as long. It was during it was was it right before COVID?
The coof.
Um,
The coof.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, the coof.
Yeah. I don't want to get in trouble with you too.
Yeah,
I already did that once
2007.
with the early review, which I had to redo. Whoops.
Hmm. Freaking YouTube. Tell you what. But yeah,
Weirdly
there was one in
enough,
2007.
2007. How long that one? What that one for?
Um, November 5th to February 12th in 2008. That was only a
So
few months.
about 4 months.
About 4 months, yeah.
Yeah.
November.
So how long this been?
November,
This one's been
December.
going now.
Probably longer.
Dang.
When you start? Start date May 2nd.
May 2nd.
May,
And
June, July, August,
September now.
September. Well, yeah, we're
Man,
about we're right at 4 months. So yeah, it's probably
jeez.
going to go to the rest of the end of the year.
I hope not.
This may be good for Hollywood. Actually, they can get rid of a lot of contracts and get rid of a lot of really untalented people. They can't get rid of the ideology, so I don't really know what what good that's going to do.
Hmm.
They're just going to keep hiring more untalented people. That's just going to push the message.
Hmm.
But, I mean, I think we're doing good, to be honest with you. I think, Disney's a lost cause. They're so ingrained with it, their entire company, that they can't be saved. It would take 10 years, maybe longer, to turn that ship around. Um,
I miss the old Disney. I grew up with the Disney Renaissance. I think that's what it's called. Like Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, Aladdin, Pocahontas, Mulan. Such good films. Uh,
yeah,
uh, I grew up with. Toy Story. That was also a good one.
yeah,
Um, um, yeah, I miss that kind of Disney. They don't
yeah,
really do 2D animation anymore. The last one they did was the Princess and the Frog, and that was pretty much it. Um,
yeah,
it's mostly 3D animation now, which I don't
yep.
mind. I just wish they could still continue the 2D animation, really. And it's
Yeah,
coming
there
like
is something to be said for that.
it is. At this point, yeah, there's still animation studios like Cartoon Network and stuff. There's anime, um, but a lot of those animators are either retired or gone.
Yeah.
Really, it's coming like a lost art to somewhat effect, really, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, Disney was the best at it. They have an entire library of classics that are timeless. You know, they they were the best. They should have never gotten rid of their 2D animation. That's what made them. And I mean, I grew up in the 70s and 80s. You know, Disney was like the thing. You had all these freaking movies, even live action movies that they made. We had Wonderful World of Disney every freaking Sunday night or Sunday night. And when I was growing up, you know, you had a movie playing. You know, and you never knew what it was going to be until, you know, that day, because, you know, we didn't get the TV guide or nothing. But uh Disney had the world captivated by what they were doing, and I can't believe how far they've fallen.
Yeah. Have
Um,
you? Do you watch this YouTube channel called Cloudfish TV? Because every time they talk about Disney, they'll see it like this. Welcome to your daily dose of Diswell Disney.
yeah, I've seen some clownfish.
Shout out to Clownfish TV. They're a good channel. Go check them out.
Yep, yep. They got a lot of insight into the back door of that kind of stuff. So they're worth a watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Like,
you know, but 2D animation was just the bomb, man. I mean, don't
oh
matter
yeah.
what it was. It didn't have to be Disney. I mean, it could have been like even Saturday morning cartoons, all that stuff. You know, Marvel stuff. Um, um, you know, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm drawing a
What's
blank
that?
in my head, but there's just a lot of stuff.
Oh, what was that other movie? Oh yeah, the Black Cauldron. That was also a good movie.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if that's Disney, but
I think it was.
was it? Hmm. Oh yeah, it was. Never mind. That's a good movie. It's definitely something to watch.
Yep. Yeah. And then like you had Don Bluth movies, like Secret of Nim. I think that was a
Ooh,
Don Bluth
good one.
movie. Yeah. Um, what is it? I don't remember who did it. It's a Star Wars ripoff, but I don't care. The Star Chaser, The Legend of Orin. That was such a good freaking movie. We had
Hmm.
Fire and Ice.
Oh, I actually did a watch party of that on my channel like a couple of years ago. I
Yeah.
don't really do watch parties anymore. Um, I'd like to get back into it. Someday soon if possible. Who knows?
Yeah. You do what you want to do. It'd be good.
Hmm.
But yeah, 2D is best. Well, I mean, for my generation, 2D animation was they had some fantastic stuff, and 3D. And I'm a fan of 3D animation too. I like freaking Toy Story and uh, like any Pixar stuff. All that stuff is really really good. But um, and there are some, you know, there's some cheap stuff that's not so good, you know, but that just goes along with every style, I guess. But uh Disney's really, they did, Pixar and Disney did the best of that stuff, but man, they really they can't put together a decent watchable movie anymore.
AKA, they're really dropping the ball.
Yep.
Sadly.
Oh well. You know, all good things must come to an end.
I guess so.
Unfortunately, Disney is that one good thing. And unfortunately, they bought all the other good things and they're taking them down with it.
You know what? Like back when I was a kid, they didn't own Star Wars or the Muppets or anything like that.
Nope. They didn't own it. That was Bob Iger. He decided, hey, I need to buy every other IP under the sun.
And Marvel, but Sony still owns the rights to Spider-Man, I believe.
Yep, and all his characters, or most of his characters that were within Spider-Man's little world. So yeah, Marvel can't have those, and I think Universal owns some of most of the rights to Hulk.
Hmm.
So yeah, they don't have everything, which is good, but
Yeah.
they got too many, and they need to be honest. I wish they would just sell off Marvel. It was like, all right, we've milked it enough. We're done with it. Somebody else can come in and buy it. But I mean, it's looking like that.
I forget
Iger's
who.
trying to sell that to Apple, sell all Disney to Apple.
What did who Bob Iger is trying to sell Disney to Apple?
Yeah, there's rumors going around that all the top people at Disney know that Iger's trying to. That's his goal, to sell Disney to Apple, and that would be a disaster too.
I
Apple.
I am really iffy about that.
Yeah, Apple's just as woke as freaking Disney, or yeah, woke as they are. So it's not
I
gonna.
am not really sure about that. Yeah, hopefully it's not true. But like I forget who owns the rights to DC Comics. Warner Brothers.
Yeah, Warner Brothers. I think they own not just the rights to the stuff. They own DC Comics.
Mm.
So
I did see Spaceman Jam 2 yet. I might get around to it.
yeah, I didn't like LeBron. I don't like LeBron James. I don't want
There.
to. It had nothing to do with who made it. Just like, I'm not a big fan of LeBron James, so I don't want to watch that.
Mm.
But,
Looney Tunes. I haven't watched that in a long time. On the Boomerang channel.
oh, Looney Tunes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's what trained us kids to be so crazy, and yeah, like not afraid to like jump off a cliff with an Acme rocket.
Oh, don't actually do that, please.
We grew up with freaking Bugs Bunny and Wile E. Coyote and Tasmanian Devil. It's just every Saturday. That was the appointed time to watch all that stuff. So yeah,
And then they bring when I was a kid in the 90s, they brought Tiny Toons,
yeah, it wasn't the same.
which is like the blue and pink bunny.
Yeah,
I forget their names.
I don't remember.
It's been so long.
I even watched the Animaniacs. They were good.
Yogi Bear, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yep, watched all those.
And then I watched the Nickelodeon. Was the best in the 90s. Real Monsters. Hey Arnold, Doug, Rocco's Modern Life.
Ren and Stimpy.
I didn't really care for that one. Let's see. I think I mentioned Rugrats. What else? Yeah, that's all I can think about right now. But yeah, those are really good Nickelodeon cartoons.
Yeah.
And yes, Avatar: The Last Airbender is a cartoon. It's not an anime. It is anime inspired, but not an anime.
Well, we'll just agree to disagree. That was my first anime. No, it's not true. That's not my first anime, but even if you don't think it's anime, it's fine. I don't care. It was a really good show and I
Oh
loved it
yeah, it's
and I owned it
definitely.
on Blu-ray. But yeah, I think my first anime was actually which I'm not big in anime, but it was back in the 80s. What was it called? It was dang it, why do I never remember stuff? It was kind of like Gundam, but it wasn't Gundam. They were like in
Voltron.
F no, they were in F-14s that turned into robots.
F-14s that turn to robots.
Yeah, like jet planes,
F-14s
like Top Gun.
turn into robots. And from what era was this?
80s.
80s. Robotech.
Robotech. There you go. Yeah,
There
I
you
got to
go.
watch. I got to watch some Robotech and some Battle Beyond the Planets or Battle for the Battle of the Planet, Battle of the Planets. So yeah, that was my anime. So
Cool. Mine was Rodin Warriors, or the other title you can call it Samurai Warriors. I'd rather go with Rodin Warriors though, because this is what I'm most familiar with. I don't know why it has a different title though. Um, Weirdly enough, because in the anime it says Rodin Warriors, and they did erase it on DVD, but it says Samurai Warriors instead. It's like, what?
I think it had something to do with the Japanese version versus the American version because Battle Beyond the Planets was also called G-Force.
Hmm.
And it depended on where it was released. And they had several different versions of it, but they were all basically the same. And it was just
Yeah.
re-release stuff with some enhancements and stuff. But yeah, it was what it was called in Japan versus what it was called in America, and how it was rigmarole. So, yeah, there's probably a story behind that. You probably just go find it and read it.
Right. Like, so are you more like, what do you like more, dub or sub?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't like reading. I hate
So,
reading stuff when I'm
so
trying to
dub
watch a
then.
video so dubbed. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I'd
The
probably
only
lose some
time,
cool points, but
the only like
just
if I'm gonna watch a sub anime, um, uh, if it doesn't have a sub anime, yeah, no, sorry, I get my thoughts mixed up. Um, only I only watch sub if there isn't any dub version of the anime.
yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, totally understandable.
Yeah,
But yeah, for me, it's like I can't get enthralled into the
I
story
don't.
or the
Yeah,
thing. I have to sit there
you
and
have to
read it all.
read the you have to read it and then look up again to see what's going on at the same time.
Yeah,
And like, how are you doing that? You can both watch dub and sub at the theater. And like, why do you want to watch the sub at the theater? Doesn't your neck hurt doing all that?
yeah. I was like, no, that's homework. I don't want to do homework when I watch movies.
No, no. I don't mind sub. I'll only watch it if there's like not a dub version of it. That's pretty much it, really.
Yeah. Don't blame you. Totally not. So yeah. Um
Yeah.
oh like see I liked oh, my kid got me to watch um Cowboy Bebop.
Ooh,
He thought
that's a
I'd like it
good
and I did.
one.
It's a good show. So and it was dubbed, I guess.
Yes, it's
What
dubbed.
yeah.
Really
It was
good.
it was really good. It was a good dub. And I understand the why it's so off-putting for some people. I totally get it because I figured it out. It's like um, Japanese people when they do anime, they have their voice actors. They talk really fast. They have a lot of more words and syllables and stuff. So when they're
Right.
animating these shows for their voices, it's
You have
fast
to. It
and
is fast, and you have to match the
yeah,
ad
your
lib.
American dialogue with the lips of the thing. So
Yeah.
it doesn't sound correct. So when you're talking like that, it can be off putting, especially if it's not done
Yeah.
very well at all. And I
There are
get it. I get
some.
both sides of it. So,
Yeah, there are some people that I know of don't like anime because like they have um big eyes and more bigger heads.
yeah,
I'm
and
like,
pointy
okay,
chins and it's a
I understand
style.
that. Yeah, it's a style, but there are anime like that. There are anime, especially the '80s anime. They're not like that though. Um,
Yeah.
um, yeah, and well,
What
there
I
are a lot of fan service in the anime too, which is somewhat annoying. But I'm so used to it. I'm like practically numb with it at this point.
mm, what I didn't what's off putting of what's off putting to me for about anime most of or some of it I don't even most of it I haven't watched it but there's the weirdness of it like the way the characters act and like their mouths get really big and their eyes get really big and they act all goofy and in certain parts and some of it has a lot of that in it and I was like just stop that please stop that. That's kind of not my thing, but
I
like
get
Cowboy
it.
Bebop didn't have a lot of that, and like,
Yeah,
but
there like there are some anime that don't really have the big eyes and the big head and stuff like that.
yeah,
Um, like for example, City Hunter or Goku the Midnight Eye. Uh, those are really good anime.
hmm. Yeah, I think my kid was watching Full Metal Alchemist.
That's a good one.
He tried to get me to watch that, and I started watching like a couple episodes, and they were doing that kind of crap in the background. I was like, see that? That's what I can't stand. I can't stand that stuff.
Have you watched Akira?
No, I never did get to
Oh, you
watch
gotta
that
watch
shit.
it. It's really good. Like I would say it is like besides Ghost in the Shell, it's the top anime movie everyone talks about.
Yeah, that was back around when even back in the 80s or 90s when I was, you know, I don't know why I never watched it. And I think I may have watched some of it. I think I remember some of it. But I probably didn't watch it all and probably didn't have access to it, you know, wasn't exactly, living in a spot where you could, readily, or this stuff was readily available. So, but yeah, Akira was famous back then, and I knew of it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a good movie. Um, let's see. Mm, I'm trying to think what other good movies are there. Paprika. You really have to pay attention, or else you'll get really confused. Um,
Mhm.
uh, Perfect Blue. I haven't seen that one yet. It's a thriller anime movie.
Hmm.
Um, Paprika is like more like a so they develop this headband. You can see people's dreams get stolen. And you go into this like journey dreamlike state throughout the whole film. Um, so it'll it can't get confusing. You're not really paying attention.
Hmm.
Um,
And like
whatever.
Dreamscape.
Maybe. Um, Ghost in the Shell. I need to finish that. The first anime movie. I need to finish that. Um, I have to get back around to it. Also a good movie as well. Um,
I seen the live action. Does that count? I
Yeah,
don't
that
even know if it
counts.
was
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's any good. So
Um.
everybody was complaining they had a white girl in it.
Okay. Um. Let's see. Alita, the sequel for Alita Battle Angel is coming out. I can wait to see. I can
Oh,
wait to see that. Like about time.
now I no, I wasn't in the anime obviously, but I thought Alita Battle Angel the movie was freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, I have to say it's close to the source material. It looked good. I give it like 2 thumbs up. Um,
Nice.
with like, I'm not really a fan with live action anime, but that one's the exception. Um, the Netflix anime and that god awful Dragon Ball Evolution movie.
Yeah, everybody hated that.
Yeah, no. Like I'm iffy with the Netflix anime at best. I'll
Yeah.
like I said, I'll give the live action One Piece a try, especially Rurouni Kenshin. But I yeah, don't. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, do not watch Dragon Ball Evolution movie. You will not like it.
Yeah.
Goku goes to high school. Goku never went to high school to begin with.
Oh, this is the goofy crap that they do when they make live action. Like they're gonna do that stupid stuff with the Last Airbender. They're
Uh,
gonna they're live action that again for a show, and they're gonna screw it up. They're going,
didn't they do it like a live action movie with that already?
yeah, that was terrible. Uh,
Oof.
like the
Like
M Night Shyamalan did it back. Man, it was like 20 years ago. Not 20, but like 15, 16 years ago.
right.
Oof,
Let's see.
everybody hated it.
I love the Last Airbender TV show. Legend of Korra was somewhat good. I know there is going to be a movie coming out soon with the Last Airbender. Not sure when. Um, and we're also getting another TV series. Let's see. We did. There's air, water. So this time it's going to be Earthbender Avatar. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a very weird thing. Like, one of them, I can't keep up, but one of them is supposed to be, I think it's a series where they're like modern day and they're in high school and they're like rivals or something. It's just going to be absolutely moronic. And
Sounds
one
like
of them
it.
is like a
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
continuation. Yeah,
Uh,
one of them is going to be a continuation of like Aang and them when they're older.
sounds like a K-pop drama TV show.
Yeah,
I'm not really familiar with those. I mean, I'm somewhat familiar with the K-pop songs a tiny bit. Um, I know what K-pop dramas are, but I'm not that too familiar with them.
I ain't either. That's like something that doesn't interest me whatsoever. K-pop music, K-pop like
Drama.
drama stuff. Is, eh.
Mm.
But each their own.
Yeah, to each her own. Indeed. I've been watching not only Star Wars Ahsoka, but I'm also watching Helk. Um, it's an anime. It's spelled Helck. Um, it's about here's the plot. 3 months have passed since the Demon King was defeated by a hero. Mankind rejoices over their victory, but dwellers of the demon world do not share the same sentiment. With the loss of their king, they must now hold a tournament to decide who will become his successor.
Okay.
And yeah, I like episode 9 so far. I'm enjoying it so far, really. I'm just
Oh
waiting
yeah.
for the next episode to come out. Yep, there it is.
Uh,
Helk.
I like
There's the superhero right there, and there's the demon girl right there. And she does not like this dude.
Kind of looks like it's got a little bit of a Last Airbender animation.
Just a tiny bit.
Similar.
Yeah,
Cool, man. That's
I'm
good.
enjoying it. Has 24 episodes. Just waiting for episode 10 to come out.
Neat.
Yep.
All right. Well, Raquel, I gotta go.
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
get out of here.
Do you want to show out your channel before we take off here?
Oh, sure. I guess. I haven't made a video in a little while, but hopefully I'll get back on that and do that. But come sub to my channel, Anonymous. I have some videos, and I'll plan on making some more. It's just I took a little hiatus. Been focusing on drawing stuff, so trying to get better at that. And check me out on Twitter at _moss, and you can see some of my art. That's it, it's a progression. So don't think that I'm like shilling from I'm the greatest art. No, not that. Just, I'm trying to get better, and I'm like posting is start to finish, progression. So if you want to check that out, that'd be all right. And I say funny things maybe sometimes, and that's all cool.
Well, thank you for coming on. And also,
Hey, no problem.
I did send you an invite on Discord, so check your messages.
Okay.
With that. And with that, guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for coming on, Amos. It was it was a good conversation. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. Hey, not a problem.
And before we go, I'll be on Ryan Athaway's live stream later on today. I think it's like let me check here. Ryan. Let's see. Ryan Hathaway. No, that's not it.
Athey. I think it's just Athey. Athey, maybe.
Oh, I'm forgetting to put Roger Hathaway. Whoops.
Ryan Roger Athey.
Yeah, I'll be on at 5:00 Central Time. I'll be with Ryan talking about reality-based gaming with him. And other few people might be over there as well. Let's see. I have the link right here. Ryan's Puppet Game stream. There you go. Also, guys, I do have a gaming channel. I do I'm currently trying to finish Gotham Knights and Hogwarts Legacy. I probably will continue that this weekend, and I do have the link for that. Let me get it real quick. And there you go. There's my gaming channel. And with that, guys, thank you so much for coming. And I'll see you guys later on today on Ryan's channel. And with that, we'll catch you guys later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
If this is your first time being here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RaquelSSG2211. Catch you later.